Welcome to another real-time edit. This one's going to be a pretty decent change. I have this Laughing Gull I shot backlit in some crazy blowing sand. So I'm just going to crop out. There was like this bridge in the background I had to kind of get rid of. And I hate that light spot, but I'll just get rid of that in Photoshop. White balance is way off. You can see how dark it is, or I'm sorry, how blue it is on the bird here. That bird's supposed to be white and gray. So I'm just going to grab the white balance tool, click on there. That's a good start. It went a little bit too magenta and not quite warm enough for me. So I'm just going to warm it up, take a little bit of that magenta out, kick up the shadows, bring the blacks back, go a little bit more warm with the tones. I'm going to bring some detail back in the this light area there. So I'm just going to use the radial thing here, invert that, darken it down, pull the highlights down. There we go. Got my tone. And then I would like a little bit more detail in the head and eye of this bird. So let's try that. Feather it up a little bit. See if I can just lighten that up ever so slightly. There we go. That works for me. All right, into Photoshop. All right, here in Photoshop, first thing, I'm just going to clone out this dark edge up there. I mean the light edge. I'm just going to clone the dark out over the light area. That's what I'm trying to say. Yep. Get the words right there, Ray. There we go. Burn curves adjustment layer. Just want to darken down some of the foreground here. Everything else is looking pretty good. Get rid of that one speck of dark sand there. I would love to see the catch light in this eye a little bit. There is a soft, real soft, I'm not sure if you can see it, but real soft kind of reflection of the horizon in the eye there. So I'm actually going to try and enhance that. So we'll cut that out and then paint it back something just like that. And I'll just go straight across. There we go. So now you can see there's just like this tiny bit of tone in the eye there. Right, so before, after. Look at that. Looks really nice. Okay, another dodge layer. I love the red on the beaks of these guys. And I also never noticed it in there. That's really interesting. So anyway, just want to kind of draw the attention to that. Whoa, not sure what I just did there. Must have hit some wrong shortcut. There we go. That's pretty good. I think maybe let's try and get some more contrast in that sand there. Ooh, yeah, see that? Actually, damn, that's looking pretty good overall, huh? Maybe we'll just paint that in kind of sporadically. So I'm going to start pretty heavy across the bottom and the body of the bird there. We'll hit the background with all that. And then I'll just try not to hit the bird's head too much with that, because I didn't want to take that as dark as it went when I painted that in, but there we go. That's really nice. I don't like this bright spot down there. So, and these dark spots are a little bit much. So I'm just going to try and even them out. And then I think I kind of burned that one a little bit too much originally. So we'll lessen that. And gosh, it's looking pretty good. I really like how you can see the sand blowing around there. I'd love to enhance the sand that's up top here. So let's see what we can do with that. I'd be really curious to see if there's enough of a difference in this to get it in a selection. So I'm just going to try and isolate out that area right there. And then let's see if this works. We'll do a color range selection right on that speck of sand there, and we'll drop the intensity way down. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Look at that. So we'll just adjust this until we get just those bits of sand. Ooh, that's going to do it. All right, so now I have them loaded as a selection, and then I'll just come through with the paintbrush and then paint them in, and I'll actually make this really bright. Whoops, wrong spot to paint. There we go. So now I'm just going to kind of paint in these grains of sand there. But you can see it's really hitting them lower here. That's kind of cool. You just got to watch. I don't want to go too far with it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. I was hoping it would be just enough to make that work, but I wasn't really sure, but it looks like it was. Oh, there's one spot there that probably shouldn't have gotten it. There we go. So before, after. Okay, it went just a little bit too strong down here. So there, we'll just paint that back out. Before, after. Look at that. It's subtle, but those pieces of sand are now definitely standing out more. All right, so there's our before and after. Okay, let me save that. We'll hop back into Lightroom and check out the difference. I think this is going to be a pretty significant difference. And it's all been in a pretty quick edit too, which is always nice. So grab the original photo, the raw photo here. Let me reset that. It's especially going to be different with the white balance because the camera just picked it entirely wrong. I mean, that sun was definitely glowing orange. It was really low in the sky at that point. It may not have been glowing this orange to my eye, but it was definitely closer to that than this. This is completely incorrect as far as how it looked that day. So anyway, yeah, there you go. Big difference from before to after. There's the final image. That's something really cool. It's a really common species in my area, so a lot of people would overlook this bird, myself included, but I noticed this one was standing in some really nice backlight, and I loved when the sand was blowing all around. It was not fun when it was blowing in my eye, but for the photo, it was a pretty cool technique and effect. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope you learned some stuff. If you didn't learn enough, visit my website at rayhennessy.com. Get in touch with me. I run workshops either in person or remotely. So if you're anywhere in the world, we can connect. We'll share screens and I can teach you remotely, answer any questions you have, and show you step by step exactly how I do these type of edits. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you come back for another one.